Hello lovelies, welcome to a very sweaty Pilates bar. So this is the post-workout to the HIIT session that I've just done. If you don't like HIIT, and that is, or if you just cardiovascular or joints, it's just not for you, then everyone will benefit from this, particularly if you've been out walking, running, sat at a computer or kyphotic. So we're just going to do some really lovely stretches for the whole of the body. So we're going to start with a walkout plank, chin to chest, take the hips backwards, and just gently roll yourself down, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. Don't worry if you can't get all the way. And just gently forward and back. Just noticing if where the tension is. Don't lift the foot. And then go right to left, right to left. And just gently out into that plank. Don't worry, we've just done millions of planks. We are not doing strength work, we're just coming down on our knees, coming back with our elbows, and lifting up into that lovely upward dog or cobra, stretching the abdominals after the plank session. Take a breath in. And gently back into plank again. Take the hips nice and high, walk the hands back. Head comes towards the thighs. Walk the right heel down. Feel that lovely, lovely stretch in the back of the leg, particularly through the calves. And the other way, stretching out right down into the Achilles so they don't get spongy and inflamed. And both heels together again. Don't worry if you can't get there. Walk yourself back, soft knees or bent knees if the hamstrings won't allow. And then gently up. I apologise how wet and horrible I am, but I've just worked hard. And again, chin to chest, take the hips backwards, gently down. Just noticing if you get a little bit further each time. Forgot to take my trainers off, guys, preferably without your trainers on. And again, so you can come down on the knees, or if you've got the strength, come all the way. Take a breath in. And again. Tuck the toes and just into this position, back into your downward dog. Walking the hands, taking both heels towards the floor, feeling that lovely, lovely stretch. Stretching through, gently back, and again mobilising through the spine, bone by bone. Oh. And then just gently, because we did a lot of planking the other ones, bring your hand and just stretch, pull the shoulder blades together, feel the stretch in the pectoral wall. And again, this time out wide. Oh. Spread the legs, take your palms, interlink your fingers, pull back. And just gently start lifting your arms as you take yourself into an inner thigh, adductor stretch, and probably a little bit through the hamstrings as well. Bring your hands back down to your sacrum, take your arms out to capital T. Draw the tummy in gently to centre position. Go straight into an inner thigh one and just reach over and then into waist. Take a breath in. Oh, I'd like to say I enjoyed the HIIT session as much as this, but I'm not quite sure I did. Take a breath in. Draw the tummy in gently up and just reach. Take a breath in. And then gently back to centre into that other side and just reach long. Oh, nice to do after side plank. And just gently up again. My mats are coming together, sorry. Just bring your feet back in. Best leg plans and all that. And then take it into that lovely, lovely calf stretch. Hands onto the front knee, drive that back heel to the floor. If you've got a wall, push against the wall. Hold that stretch. Sometimes if we've just been jumping a bit, the calves can feel incredibly tight, and you don't want that sponginess in the Achilles. So stretching out the calves will stop the Achilles tendon bleeding into that calcaneus, and sometimes people get plantar fasciitis, not to mention Achilles tendonitis. There's a lot of itis. And then come down onto the floor. Get something soft for your knee if you need it. Sometimes what I do is just double up or triple up on my mat just to protect that patella. And you want to lean forward. Feel that lovely stretch in the quadriceps. Just sending your arm over. Nice stretch for the psoas. Big hip flexor muscle connecting the upper lower body. Take a breath in. I've never actually gone into pigeon stretch from here, but we'll see if we can. I usually go into pigeon stretch from downward dog. So just before we do that, straighten that front leg, sit back in the hips, reach forward. A wonderful stretch. I did this on my APPI, Pilates for Runners course. I was just amazed. I was just sitting back in the hips and reaching forward. A number of years ago, this felt incredibly good through that back leg. Not back leg, the back of the front leg. And slowly back up. And then just see if you can, no, that's not going to pigeon that way. We'll go into hip flexor on the other side. So again, reach it forward. So from this angle, you want to feel that stretch. And you can put the front hand and just reach over. Take a lovely breath in. You can even do a nice spinal twist in that one, but we'll work today. We'll do some back ones on the floor. Sit back in the hips, reach forward. Feel that stretch. You can grab the foot, you can take your hands on the floor, or you can just reach. I really need to throw these Lululemon leggings away. They are my favourite. They keep this shape amazing, but they've got a little hole in them. You know, when like your favourite pair of pyjama bottoms or something, that's what they feel like. Okay, and then just from this position, we're just going to sit back in the heel, nothing major, just a lovely close position, child's pose, and just reach forward, taking your forearms down if you can, and just taking some nice breaths in, feeling it all around your side joint. Gently up into your cow pose. Take a breath in. Round. And the other way. And again. And then back from this position. Tuck the toes. Come back into your plank position, into your downward dog. Take your left, sorry my mat went a bit there. Take your left leg, raise it high. This is my favourite one because you can do 4 different things. And then just externally rotate that heel towards the butt. Feel that stretch, open up the hip again. Take it long before you come down. Take the other heel, the heel that's on the floor, to get that lovely final stretch through the calf area. And to give the shoulders a bit of a break, we're just going to come back in towards the plank, bringing that knee in, tucking it under, and then just gently fold down. If you do these stretches, guys, after a good workout, whether it's a run, a cycle, a long walk, glute work, back, you come to my back classes, then you should just about cover every single muscular system, whether it's the shoulder area, the back, the legs, the bottom. So this feels so lovely through the glutes. I always come into, when I do this, I don't think you can do enough hip and quad stretches, particularly if you do a lot of squats. Bring that back heel into the bum. The problem is with this, occasionally it can cause hamstring cramp because the hammies are tightening as the quads are stretching. I'm lucky I don't get that, but I know a few of my clients do, so just be careful. You might even just want to do that. And then the hardest bit of this is getting out of it. And then again, just come into your downward dog to repeat everything on the other side. Sorry, I should have shown you how to get out of that better than I did. Take that leg up, right leg this time, external rotation, aiming the heel. Come on guys, you all know how I struggle with my hinges. The heel to your butt cheek. Take it back up, take that heel down. Feel that stretch. Oh. Then back up again to bring the other down. Just take both of them down this time. Feel that stretch. Noticing if one side's tighter than the other. Bring the leg back up again. Bring it in. Tuck it under into your glute stretch. So I'm not rushing these stretches, guys, but I'm certainly not going super slow. So I think people tend to think stretches, a quick 30 seconds after the workout, and it's not enough. So the more strength work you do, the more stretch work you want to do as well to elongate those muscles and hopefully prevent some DOMs. And then just in. I was just reading about post-workout food actually, how good pineapple is. So, I might have a pineapple after here. And gently in, feel that stretch. So nice. So again, hopefully, there's no real easy way of getting out of that. Take the big toes together, come on down. And again, just sway side to side. Oh, beautiful. And then take. So if you're finding the stretches difficult and you're not getting into some of them and not getting the range, then you need to start doing a little bit more mobility work and stretch work. So pre and post workout just may mean that the muscles are just getting too tight. Oh, booking for a sports massage when I come out of self-isolation. And the other side. And then gently back. And then we're just going to sit into a Z leg, my favourite position. I want you to take your palms, take them backwards, and just flick over. If you're doing this, it just means your hips are not moving very well. So just do some shin box work through. If you've got really good hips, then you can actually come up and push. Oh. And the other way, and push. And again. Whoa. And back. Well done. And then just take it into. Oh, that's good. And the other way. And then into just tricep. And again, started off so beautiful this morning. I was hoping to get out in the garden. I'm allowed in the garden, you know. And then just come into that final bit for the back and for the bottom. So just take your arms out to capital T. Just gently take the knees in one direction, the head to the other. Take a breath in, let the belly rise. Draw the tummy in, back to centre, and the other side. Belly rise. And back to centre. Do that as many times as you want. You don't have to I just don't want to bore you with like doing too many. And then take the left leg long, right leg against tabletop opposite, and just gently to the side. Take a breath. breath in. Oh, the rain's here. Oh, my youngest is playing football as well. I hate missing football. But yeah, I've got to self-isolate even though I feel it's fit as a fiddle. And then bring it. But yeah, I'm 99.9%. You can never be 100% sure that there's absolutely nothing COVID-wise with me. I was quite away from the person who's tested positive. But I guess we've all got to do everything to try and control things. And then just take the soles of the feet together. So my thing is keeping the nation healthy. It's ironic really, isn't it? And isolating. Isn't it ironic? I might have to close my window very shortly, guys, so I'll just do a couple more stretches for you. So probably the one that most of my clients get a lot out of is piriformis. So remember that sciatic nerve links very much to the tight piriformis muscle. So whichever hand's in tabletop, you push it across, lift up, visualise inner knee to shoulder, and just keep pushing onto the outside of that knee. Really, really lovely stretch. I often go into a side stretch with this one. I'll just show you it briefly. Take that out and then just opposite. Oh, I was supposed to be doing my garden as well. Ah. My 19-year-old's taking my younger one, so he loves the rain. And then gently back. And the other side, so whichever leg's in tabletop, same hand, outside, just push, reach the outside ankle with the opposite hand, just push in, feel that lovely stretch. I promise really lovely client. Hi Jeremy, if you get this, to send in a video to look at back work, back and glute work. Gently, and then again, just side to side, a little bit more. I could do lots more of stretches because they always feel so lovely, but I'm frightened. If I don't close my window, my studio might flood. So take your arms backwards, take a breath in, and gently up. So if you like the video, subscribe, and above all else, guys, please, please, please keep safe. Bye.